हेलो लर्नर्स, इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं द लिटिल ब्लैक बॉय पोएम की, जिसको कंपोज किया है विलियम ब्लेक ने। ये वीडियो लेक्चर नोट फॉर्म में है, जिसमें कंप्लीट पोएम को अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किया गया है। ये एक मॉडल आंसर है। सिर्फ इसे ठीक से समझ के आप एग्ज़ाम में आने वाले किसी भी क्वेश्चंस का आंसर ईज़िली दे सकते हैं। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। William Blake, a great English poet, wrote The Little Black Boy. The poem expresses the importance of equality. It was first published in 1789 in Songs of Innocence. The poem speaks about the equal rights of the people. It also illustrates that God's love is for everyone, regardless of the caste, color, or creed. The poem also talks about God's grace. Introduction. The poem presents the world's outlook towards the dark skin, which is associated with suffering and miseries. The poem begins with a stark comparison of an African boy with an English boy. Although his skin is dark, his soul is as pure as the English child's soul. He remembers his mother told him that his dark skin is the result of a constant and direct exposure to the sun. Using the metaphor of the sun, the mother explains that the sun brings heat and shadow to us. As the poem continues, the mother tries to teach his son the power of love. The tan color she describes is a temporary cloud that vanishes when we learn to adore God's love. Let's talk about themes. Equality, racism, and God's love are the major themes of this poem. On a surface level, the poem reflects the mother's sentiments about how she makes her son hopeful about the future. That comforts him and makes him understand that they will soon meet their good fortune. The poem shows injustice against the African community in the UK and the US during those times. Many people faces discrimination due to the color of their skin. They can do nothing to change the annoying practices. They can only hope for the good days when the boundaries between the two will be demolished and they will embrace each other. चलिए अब देखते हैं critical analysis appreciation of the poem. In the poem, the black boy says that his mother gave him birth in an African forest and hence he is black. However, he has no remorse over it because his soul is white, means his soul is beautiful. As he mentioned the word white, he reminded of English child who is as white as an angel, means in his fair skin color he looks like an angel. When he compares himself to that English child, he feels that he is a black and rather looks like the shadow of light. A few lines quote here. आप पोएम की लाइन्स मेंशन करते हैं तो मार्क्स अच्छे मिलते हैं एग्ज़ाम में. तो यू कैन राइट a few lines quote here. उसके बाद यहाँ पे लाइन्स मेंशन की मैंने. एंड आई एम ब्लैक बट ओ माई सोल इज़ वाइट. White as an angel is the English child, but I am black as if bereft of light. The black boy feels sorry for himself, but soon he stops pitying himself because one day his mother, while sitting under the tree in a hot summer morning, takes him on her lap, kisses him and says something pointing towards the east because sun rises in the east. The poet uses the images of shadow to show its importance as it prevents one from the heat of the sun. It is used by the poet here in a positive sense because the black boy regrets over his skin, which according to him is like a shadow. A few lines quote here. My mother taught me underneath a tree and sitting down before the heat of day. She took me on her lap and kisses me, and pointing to the east began to say. The black boy's mother asked him to look on the rising sun. It is the place where God lives and gives his light as well as heat to the flowers, trees, animals, and even humans. All the living creature enjoy the comfort of this blessing in the morning as well as in the noon. Here, something unusual happens. During those times, it was believed that black people are not humans. They are rather savages who eat other people. They do not believe in God. But here, Blake, breaking this old and obsolete belief, tries to show that the blacks are no different from the whites. A few lines quote here. Look on the rising sun, there God does live, and gives his light and gives his heat away. And flowers and trees and beasts and men receive comfort in morning, joy in the noonday. In the poem, the mother tells him that God has put the humans on earth for a little period of time. And in this little period, the humans should learn to take everything given by God as a blessing, including their black skin. According to her, their black bodies and the sunburnt face can be a cloud as well as a shady tree. The mother of a black boy is trying to tell him that their dark skin can be considered a negative thing, but on the other hand, it can be positive as well. A few lines quote here. And we are put on earth a little space that we may learn to bear the beams of love, and these black bodies and this sunburnt face is but a cloud and like a shady grove. She further says that when their souls will learn to bear the heat of the sun, the cloud, which shows the discrimination against them on the basis of their color, will go away. Here, she probably means the time when they will die. When the clouds will disappear, God will ask them to come out of their grove so the black skins enjoy the divine home. So, the mother is asking his son to live the life as per the will of God, and after the death, he will welcome them to his land where Jesus Christ lives. Their suffering will go away and they will enjoy for eternity. A few lines quote here. For when our souls have learned the heat to bear, the cloud will vanish, we shall hear his voice, saying, come out from the grove, my love and care, and round my golden tent like a lamb rejoice. Saying all this, the mother again kisses the black boy, who then goes to the little English boy and tell him that when he will liberate from the black skin and the white boy from his white skin, both will live in the house of God and enjoy like the lambs. Here, the black boy call white boy's skin like a cloud, which referring to its morality and temporariness. A few lines quote here. Thus did my mother say and kiss me, and thus I say to little English boy, when I from black and he from white cloud free, and round the tent of God like lambs we joy. The black tell the white boy when both of them will be in heaven. The former will cover the latter from heat until the latter cloud bear it. They will then play with their father. Then the black boy will stand and play with the white boy. He will be like the white boy when the skin will vanish away, and only then the latter will love him as well. Here, the poem reveals the attitude of the whites towards the blacks. The black boy has understood that he will never be loved by the white boy because of his skin color, and hence he thinks that the latter will only love him when his skin will not be with him. A few lines quote here. I will shade him from the heat till he can bear, to lean in joy upon our father's knee, and then I will stand and stroke his silver hair, and be like him, and he will then love me. Let's talk about poetic devices. So, end rhyme is used to make the stanza melodious. For example, space, face, knee, me, boy, joy. Okay. Next point is, here each stanza is a quatrain. Quatrain मतलब 4 lines में divided है. Okay. The poem follows the ABAB rhyme scheme and this pattern continues until the end. तो यहाँ पे जो rhyming scheme यूज़ हुई है वो क्या यूज़ हुई है? ABAB यूज़ हुई है. Okay. Let's talk about literary devices. First, alliteration. Alliteration जो यूज़ हुआ है वो हुआ है इस लाइन में, and these black bodies and their sunburned face. BB. Okay. Simile. White as an angel is the English child. As. Second line देखिए है, but I am black as if bereft of life. As. थर्ड पॉइंट है, यहाँ पे आप सिमिली का एक और एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हैं, एंड राउंड द टेंट ऑफ गॉड लाइक लैम्स वी जॉय. लाइक. ओके. यहाँ पे जो सिम्बोलिज्म यूज़ हुआ है वो कलर हुआ है. ओके. कलर सिम्बोलाइज द स्टेटस और एथेंसिटी ऑफ पीपल इन द वर्ल्ड. तो यहाँ पे सिम्बोलिज्म क्या है? कलर को सिम्बोलाइज किया गया है. तो ये थी ओवरऑल समरी The Little Black Boy poem ki. I hope this video is helpful to all of you. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.